Hey guys, what's going on? What's good? Who's all in the building? Let's check and see. Hold up, I'm loading something real quick. And we're off. All right, good. Okay.
I went into the room, I was talking.
All right, we are here. Who's all in the building today? Let's see. Puffy, Puffy killed Tupac. Holy shit. Well, we kind of already know that, right? Let me know if y'all can hear me, please. What up, Mr. Bronx? How you doing? Tap the screen. Yes, tap the screen, guys. DTM in the building. How you doing, baby? Yeah, we definitely know that. Yeah, I watched that documentary today. It was wild. It was wild. I ain't done with it, but it definitely was wild. But was it shocking? It wasn't shocking. It was none of it was shocking. None of it was shocking. What was all going on in the whole business of Diddy, right? We already know that. We already know that, right? Everything that we already probably thought was already happening. You know what he should have did? He should have just paid the people he should have paid. I mean, if you pay the people, pay people with your own. Pay people with your own. Okay? It's a lot of people that do a lot of crazy things in this world, right? But they don't get taken to court because they pay probably what they owe. You know? And that it is what it is, right? At the end of the day, you know, they definitely gonna drag them out. They definitely gonna drag it out. Yeah, 50 wasn't playing around with that documentary. It's rough. And I think I'm on like part 3, if I'm not mistaken. What up, Project Leroy? How you doing, baby? Welcome, guys. Welcome. That was rough. That was a rough little thing. I mean, it was rough to watch. I mean, I feel sorry for the kids that are involved, right? At the end of the day, people are adults and people gonna be adulting. So I don't know. You know, when it comes to Cassie, if you'd have gave Cassie a career, I don't know if she probably would have came forward. Who knows? You know, as far as the other stuff, as far as the alleged beating and all that stuff, I mean, that was definitely terrible. But all that other stuff, I mean, hey, she was a willing participant. She looked like she was getting in the car ready to go. She had no problem with getting in that car ready to go. So I will say, man, I'm just trying to imagine her husband having to hear all that. That was a lot of stuff to hear. I will say that was a lot to have to hear. That's what I will say. But check this out. This is Iman Shepard. It says cops called over verbal dispute. I think he called the police. I'm glad these men are finally calling on these ladies because I'm telling you, sometimes the ladies turn up and nothing is done. You see the caption. It says, why modern women get angry but still think they right. Let's take a look.
I did not hit him. Never did I ever.
I never said you hit him.
Okay, so where is the aggressiveness coming from?
I never said aggressive doesn't mean you hit him.
So you said I was aggressive.
That doesn't mean you hit him, but you told me you wanted to the room.
Did you call the Roddy?
Because another girl she was in the room.
So at what point did there become aggression between me and him?
I'm going off the story you said. So you
okay, so let's find other witnesses for the story. You said I was aggressive, so how?
I didn't say what you told me. When you went into the room, you upset that he was in the room with the other girl.
No, I wasn't. No. See, you pick and chose what you felt to understand from the story.
Repeat the story.
I said we were talking about another girl.
Okay.
Prior to this, it's a whole bunch of girls. It's another girl from this. She was on the phone. Not her.
Okay.
It was another girl. And she was on the phone and we were discussing the situation. So when I knocked on the door, and then he opened the door, and then we were discussing it. He got upset, obviously, because he wanted to continue the situation with this girl. So he got upset, not me.
Okay.
So the only option would be to criminally trespass her from the location.
You still be the same to all your We're doing the same thing. See you in court. And on Instagram in the morning.
There's this.
So it looks like she was being aggressive as she was going out that door. You know, I mean, you see all the slurs and different things that you see all the slurs and things that she said that she rambled on before she left out the door. I mean, ma'am, you don't get to just say what you just want to say. If he wants you out the door, get out. Bye, Keisha. Like, get out. Get out. You don't get to just do what you want to do. More men need to call on these women. This is why women do what they do, because a lot of times, modern women, this is why they do what they do, because they don't have to suffer any consequences a lot of times. Men don't, they don't tell on them. They don't tell on them. I'm glad more and more men are calling the police. I'm glad they are taking them to court. Maybe they will calm down. Maybe they'll calm down and not do so much. You know, maybe they get understanding. You can't just come in somebody's house and act like a tornado, a Tasmanian devil, and get away with it. Nobody cares if you're cute or not. You don't get to act like that. You know, you don't. Nobody talks about it. Nobody calls it out. They don't call out when women be calling men bees and different things and talking down to them. You know, I always say men get abused too. Men get abused too. You know how many women put their hands on men? And men don't even put their hands back on them? It happens more than what you know. It happens more than what you know. It's just not talked about. You're not going to see a story time of a man sitting in a car talking about the time that Keisha put her hands on him. You ain't going to see that. Is it happening? Yes, it is. It's happening all the time. It's happening all the time. It's just not talked about. Because you know why? Because the world doesn't care, which is terrible. Because I mean, wrong is wrong. I'm ready to start seeing these girls in the color orange or stripes. You know, if you acting out, you acting out. You don't get to just do what you want to do. Just because of a lot of times your mama might have raised you or your parents might have raised you as a princess, you don't get princess treatment outside of your parents' house a lot of times. And this is why y'all got to go on with that saying that y'all be saying princess treatment and all this and that. And like, that's not reality. That's not reality. When you go to work, you don't get princess treatment. Why do you think you're going to get princess treatment from the rest of the world? Why do you think you deserve princess treatment? Let's go there. I mean, that's all I see is a whole bunch of things talking about, I deserve princess treatment. How? How do you deserve princess treatment? If somebody could explain that to me, I mean, you get what you are. You get what you give out. So you don't get to get that. You don't. So I don't know why people make it okay. Like, it's not okay just to do what you want to do. It says, Red Talk Anna, you beautiful as ever. These 304s tripping. You know they are. They are. They are. Thank you. And I don't understand, but you know why? Because their mamas and their daddies let them do that. I was just talking to a young lady the other day. Her daughter was getting smart with her dad. And they was going back and forth. It was back and forth. I'm like, you should never let your daughter go back and forth with her father. That's the way she's going to talk to men. That's the way she's going to talk to people. If you talk to your parents crazy like that, the world ain't got nothing coming. Ain't got nothing coming unless you the boss at the corporation. Y'all don't talk to them crazy. Y'all don't. Y'all don't talk to them crazy. Y'all don't care when they call y'all in the office. Y'all don't get smart. Y'all don't be like, well, I couldn't help it. That's just me. Like, all that go out the window. All that go out the window. But when y'all talking to a family member, are you talking to a man or anything like that? Y'all get a lot of mighty mouth, you know? And this is one of those times. So I am for it. I am for more men calling this stuff in, even when you're dealing with your kids and you picking your kids up and the mom is yelling and going off out the window. Call the police. Don't say one word. Take out your camera phone and record her. Record her. You can't reason with stupidity. So I'm gonna need y'all to understand you gotta accept people for who they are. Quit trying to reason with people that are bound to be right. Even me being a social media person, I don't go back and forth with nobody. Once I see that they're already in that corner, I let them stay in that corner. You can't convince people just by talking to them sometimes. That's not how it goes. You got to let some people be who they are. Like I always say, expect people to be who they are. And that's why I said in that Diddy video, like that Diddy documentary was not shocking to me. I mean, everything that he did on that video, that's what he does. That's what he does. So it's not shocking to me at all. So, because I expect people to be who they are. If more people did that, you won't be tripping about some things. You just would. That's like even with politics. People be like, oh my God, such and such did this, and I can't believe. Expect them to be who they are. Are they doing anything that they did differently before? No, they're not. So what are we tripping for? What are we tripping for? Nothing. No reason. Yeah, let her get on that. This is the kind of woman get you thrown in jail.
We're doing the same thing. See you in court.
In her PJs.
On Instagram in the morning.
There's this trope going around that like women, when they get divorced, that they're going to have a hard time finding a partner because they're older and they have children, and it's going to be hard for them to find a partner. We oftentimes discount that this is the same thing for these dang on men. It's not going to be that easy for you to go out and get some young little tenderoni and move on with your life. Like, these men are old and washed up too. And I'm saying that to say is that a lot of times when a man doesn't want to start over, and excuse my language because I always say go fetch new coochie, they are so lazy. And I'm telling you, these men are so lazy. They will rather go into a house that they know got heat, that they know got fruit snacks, that they know, look, got air conditioning, all right? And they will rather stay up in that house and go in and out the little doggy door than actually go and run a neighborhood and find another house to go to.
And the fact that
let's go over this lady real quick. What kind of man is she
run a
talking?
neighborhood and find another house to go to.
What kind of men is she talking to that come in and eat somebody's fruit snacks? I mean, some of these women don't be thinking about when they're talking. What do you mean they want to find some place that's warm and like what? What is going on? The lies. And that's what I'm talking about. Now we know for sure that when people are getting divorced and people are going through things, I mean, it ain't gonna be too hard for Mike to go find somebody and marry them. Men get married fast. They can go find somebody and marry them in the next couple months. Okay, I don't see women doing that. I'm sorry. Challenge me if you want to, but I mean, I'm just saying it's not true. You can't work so hard to argue the facts. You can't. I know tons of women that got divorced and their husband got remarried in that next year. It don't happen that easy for a lot of women. And I don't want to hear about your Aunt Rebecca that got married. I'm talking about the majority because we deal with majority over here, right? So with her saying that the men are dusty too and this and that, of course, we know there are definitely men who are not on their game either when it comes to life, right? But this ain't what we're talking about. She's saying her argument is she's saying that let's not act like men have a hard time finding a woman. They don't. Most of them don't. They nowhere near like women. I'm gonna tell you right now. I got some great uncles, who don't do nothing, who are considered bums, and they would be sitting up in a woman's house, sitting there chilling, living there, and everything. I don't know too many aunties. I don't know too many broke aunties sitting there in a man's house. You understand what I'm saying? He know how to do oil change. He know how to sweep something. He don't even work sometimes. But I'm just saying, and he will find him. I don't know too many women that's getting out of jail that can go sit up in a man's house. I know of tons of men that got out of jail and went and set over somebody's house. It ain't, Peggy get out of jail. She don't have nowhere to go. She's not just going over a man's house. So when she's saying this, I mean, we know that that's not true. Men can get in something. And women, I ain't talking about a man cracking your cheeks. We know that does not count. We're not talking about that. So he ain't finding better either. He probably will.
And the fact that my former partner has parents who participate and then does his financial part, does that mean that he and his new partner get to take credit for what I'm doing here?
Okay, let me break this down real quick. This lady used to go with that guy. Those are her kids. I don't think him and that girl, I think they got one kid. Maybe the one on the shoulder might be their kid. Basically, she is saying that she does not like another woman playing family with her ex-boyfriend. I don't think they were married. Ladies, let me makes you understand something real fast. When a man is not with you no more, whoever he is with, whoever is in his household, that is his immediate family. I'm sorry, it is what it is. What do y'all think is going to happen? Like, you think that, and I don't understand why some women try to control other households. If you don't live there, you don't get to direct somebody's Christmas. you don't get to direct, and you don't get to say what you think that they should be wearing and what they should do. I mean, that's not how that's going to go. That's not your state. You can't direct traffic, baby. You can't direct traffic. All right. When you decided, or he decided, whoever decided to break up, y'all in your own lane. Okay. You can't drive both ways. You cannot drive both ways. Okay. DTM said, I'm so sick of that word partner. Wish they say companion or significant other. This ain't a business firm. Oh yeah, that partner stuff. You know what that means. You already know what that means. They trying to hit all sides.
I've been so quiet about so many things. And despite that, I don't get the respect that I deserve for what I have.
What respect do you deserve? Because you have been quiet. You are always supposed to remain a lady. What is it? Like, I don't get the respect. What is the other woman supposed to do? I'm just curious. What is it? This is what I'm talking about. A lot of women, they get angry and they still think they right. Nobody owes you anything. His new woman don't owe you nothing. She don't owe you nothing. That's the entitlement that we be talking about right now. You want on Al Gore's internet to sit up there and say that you don't get the respect that you deserve, and you sit here and say, I've been quiet. What have you been quiet with? Are you saying, this almost reminds me of when women go, I'm being respectful. You're supposed to be respectful. That is not something extra. You're supposed to be nice. You're supposed to be respectful. You're supposed to be nice. Come on now.
Been through, and the work that I continue to do. I'm going to think about what I'm going to say and where I'm going to say it.
And just imagine, she's sitting here having this story time, talking about these kids' father, and you hear the little Nickelodeon, whatever, in the background. So them kids probably sitting there, playing in their Fruit Loops at the table, sitting there looking at her. Like, why do you have to do this? And this is what I'm talking about right here. Did you see the other video where the woman said men are dusty and they have a hard time going dating? No, they don't, because men don't do stuff like this. When have you seen a story time with a man sitting in the car complaining about his ex? You don't. You don't. You see, women do it all the time. Like, this is not going to be helpful to your kids. We can see that you are angry. We can see that you're mad. Go get some help. Go do what you got to do. But stop talking like this around your kids. That ain't helpful to your kids.
But we are not a blended family. We're not co-parents. She's not their stepmother. My kids aren't her kids.
And you know what's crazy about this whole situation? It be women who leave marriages, leave relationships, it be, and they walked out. They the ones walked out, and they sit up there and be like, them kids are not her kids. They are not a blended family. What did you think was going to happen when you wanted to leave? When you didn't want to work on it, when you didn't want to work it out? What you thought was going to happen? When this man meets somebody else, that's what happens. That's what happens. He start doing stuff with her and the kids. What do you think? Like when the kids come over, he gonna tell her to leave? That's not how it goes. That's not how it goes. And I can't wait to see you on DD panel. Yes, I can't wait to go on DD's panel either. It looks like it's gonna be an interesting show. I like DD. I'll rock with her. Raquel's coming on too, guys. So Raquel's gonna be on there. It says she has a huge head. It says same woman will call up on Kendra's show and badmouth her baby daddy. Yes, if a woman can badmouth her baby daddy, her kid's father in front of the kids, you know you ain't got no life. And women, I'm gonna say this for y'all in the back: quit doing that. Y'all going on dates, y'all talking about y'all's exes to the new date. He just sitting there trying to enjoy his appetizer and trying to get the date over with because he can tell that you're mad. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. It says, is she stressing her hairline off? Yeah, she's mad and she's not a bad looking woman. But she's so angry. You gotta think a lot of women, they're not taught to deal with conflict. They're not taught. They're either mad, they're either hot or cold. There's no warm temperature. And right now she's hot. She's hot. That doesn't help you. That doesn't help you go on to your, with your life. I mean, nobody just done anything to you. However, this man was, and thinking 2 kids is maybe he is, I'm guessing. I mean, if he didn't marry you within them first 2 years, I mean, he probably wasn't going to marry you anyway. It is what it is. Take it and go and, go on about your business. It says, us real men make our own fruit snacks. It says, it's her fault to not blend the family. And that doesn't help your kids, right? Because let's just say this man is probably not coming back home, right? He's not coming back home to this woman, right? So you just gonna fight with him? Y'all just gonna be fighting like Modern Warfare? Like that's not gonna be cute. Okay, so that's not how that's gonna go. What up, Raquel? Smell the Roses. Make sure y'all are subscribing to Smell the Roses. That is my sister of YouTube. How you doing, baby? Like, come on now. We got to stop that.
Family. We're not co-parents. She's not their stepmother. My kids aren't her kids.
And you know what's crazy? Women, I'm going to tell y'all, just so y'all understand, right? That is probably going to be your kid's stepmama, okay? Even if they don't get married, that's going to be your kid's stepmama, okay? This is why you got kids standing up in churches and they're thinking that when they ask them what are they thankful for, they say they thankful for their stepmama, okay? Because you sitting at home looking like the mama on, you sitting at home looking like the mama on Boys in the Hood flicking cigarettes on the porch. I mean, that's cute. That's why kids want to leave y'all. Y'all be mad, y'all be with the kids, y'all chose to have kids, y'all probably didn't fight for that relationship, so it is what it is. So he went on to the next. And that's what happened. What do you think? He just gonna be a bachelor for life? They just gonna go, what do you think? He just gonna be at home with a pool table? No, he's going to get him a woman. I'm sorry. That's what happened. Why y'all be acting like y'all don't know what the next step is? That is the next step all day long, okay? Quit playing. Then we got this woman that goes into McDonald's. I don't know if y'all seen this video. This woman goes into McDonald's and she is complaining to the manager. It's a man working the front register. He has special needs. This woman talks to this man.
Your total shall be $376. All right. I see. Well, that would make things a lot easier for us. There you go. Change is underneath the receipt.
Okay, I need your manager. Ignoring me is not going to fix the problem. Is there a manager here?
Yes.
Okay, because he is being so incredibly rude, he told me that I needed to use the.
This is entitlement and privilege mixed up in one, okay? You can tell that that man is special needs some kind of way, right? But this is what a lot of women do, a lot of modern women. This woman is entitled. She's calling this man rude. He's not rude. You can tell by the tone of his voice, something is not right, right? And most people, I mean, they deserve to work wherever they want to work at. If they can work the job, don't make it harder for them. and as you see, she is up like she's on 10 for no reason. Because that's her entitlement she feels in her life. You don't get to go around causing tornadoes and being earth disturbers. And that's what a lot of modern women are. Y'all earth disturbers right now.
He asked if I wanted food because he was dealing with trash and it would take him about 30 minutes, even though I'm paying with cash. Alright, he took care of the order because I told him that was not acceptable. You stop doing this to take care of a customer, and he's being incredibly rude. He said, I have high blood pressure.
Did you tell him doing that and to get a food?
Yes, because he told me it was going to take 30 minutes because he was doing the trash instead of taking care of the person standing right here.
Okay.
He already took my order. You don't think that's a problem?
I will do it here. Right.
Okay.
And this is exactly what I'll be talking about. This situation right here. This man has a job to do. You know, he's probably trying to do the best he can, right? He probably started on the trash. He comes in. She wants whatever she wants right now. You know, as if, you know, like she's just entitled to it. What is wrong with some of y'all? Why do y'all go to establishments and turn up like this? Like, what is wrong? This man ain't done nothing wrong. You come in there with your bent up New Balances on, leaning on the side, you know, just come in there and you just a whole dragon, spitting fire. And for what? Ain't y'all tired of being like this? Do some modern women just wake up and just have fury and fire on their breath? I mean, this is crazy. This man has done nothing wrong at all. Please, has done nothing wrong. Like, yeah, like flat butt Becky all day long. Like, what is wrong with you?
I want both of your names. You are going to give me your name because that is your job.
Yes, they'll be there and talk to you, of course.
But I want to know what your name is because if you're the manager on duty, then I want to talk to somebody above you who is not here.
Exactly.
Right, they're not here, so I'm going to make a phone call.
They arrive here,
No, I don't.
You know.
That isn't how that works at all.
Like my thing, right? So you sat up in there and did all of that for what? What was the purpose? Hey, Gigi, like, what is the purpose of you being such a mean, nasty person? Let me tell y'all something, right? You run into different people every single day. You don't know what's going on with them, right? Any of us can have a car accident. You can have a speech impediment. You could just have a stroke. Anything could happen, right? You know, this is that woman right here that's going to call in and make your life hell. Like, I don't understand why people think they go through life and just go off. This is the woman that no waiter wants. No waiter, no waitress. This is her right here. She just goes around and, you know, she might be a little housewife or something. Coming in there, just being an earth disturber for what? People to always think about something. I know I do. I treat people fairly when I go places, you know. I don't know what could be going on with them. You know, it doesn't take a lot to just be a decent person. Like, this shouldn't even be a video. This shouldn't even be a video. And it's probably already hard for a lot of special needs people to be hired. And you telling me that you got privilege entitled Peggy coming in there going off? Come on, quit playing.
Yes, they'll be there and talk to you, of course.
But I want to know what your name is because if you're the manager on duty, then I want to talk to somebody about you who is not here.
Exactly.
Right, they're not here, so I'm going to make a phone call.
And you're right about that. Anna, her illness is you think everyone is normal. Everybody is not normal, right? Everybody has their own thing going on. Even if you were normal, okay? You know how many people I know had strokes or anything? I mean, things will switch you around, okay? Don't think that they can't turn around on you. That's all I'm saying. So when people, you can't talk to everybody the same. You can't. You ever been into, I mean, customer service has went down the drain. Let's talk about it. I mean, you go up in some of these establishments, and it's almost like you knocked on their bedroom door and asked them for help. Like you be wondering if you in the place, like you be looking around like this. Am I in the place? Like I didn't knock on your bedroom door and ask you for help. Like what is wrong with y'all? Like come on. It said reason why they have kiosks get you in and out. Yeah. In a minute, you're not even gonna have a lot of people at the registers, okay? So you're not even gonna have nobody to cuss out. You're not gonna have nobody to yell at. You're gonna be sitting there talking to RD24, okay? You're gonna be talking. That's what you're gonna be talking to, because they're over, okay? 89% of fast food workers will not be there in 5 years. All right, you're gonna be sitting there talking to the computer, okay? So what y'all gonna be? They're gonna have videos of people breaking the computer, punching it, hitting it. You know how it's gonna go. It's just acting like we asking for assistance while they on the toilet. It's like you knocked on the bedroom door and asked for assistance. It's like, come on, do your job. You know, I always say, I want to meet the person that was at the interview. Who was the person at the interview? Who was the person that got this job? I would love to see your personality when you got the job. And this is what I'll say, what I'll say at the representative, at the interview, the representative was there. The representative came out. The representative was the one that was showing up. Then, until the real person shows up, so especially with our foreign friends, customer service is wild. Yes. And I cannot stand talking to them. Okay. I can't.
No, I don't. That isn't how that works at all.
Then you got this. I got a good reason for showing this video. Why do women wear shoes that y'all can't walk in? Gigi sent me this. Why do you do this? Y'all go to concerts, and I mean this all goes back into the bonnets and the pajamas, and I'm gonna tell you how it fits there. Why do y'all do this? Like y'all walk around, y'all take y'all shoes off and walk in y'all's bare feet as if y'all in the Appalachian Mountains of West Virginia. What is wrong with y'all? That's some nasty work. When you see a woman, why do y'all even buy the shoes? If you can't walk in them, why do you buy them? Why do you buy them? It's not cute if you can't even be functional in it. I don't understand it. And you see it all the time. Tell me if I'm wrong on this one with the shoes. Y'all ever been somewhere? I don't care how formal it is. I don't care. Like, y'all be thinking y'all cute with it, right? Y'all be thinking y'all cute with it. Where's the decorum at? Walking on bare feet, ladies, is nasty. Do you not know all the different things that's happening when you walking on just walking to the parking lot? Y'all might as well reward some shoes that made sense. I'm gonna need y'all to quit doing this. This is nasty. I'm gonna put this right up there with a lot of women walk around and they don't pick up their feet. Yep, I said it. I'm tired of y'all walking around looking like y'all ice skating in y'all shoes. It's dragging your feet. It's nasty. Like, where is the parents at? The parents ain't telling women to pick up their feet no more. Pick your feet up. Pick your feet up when you walking. Your feet are not brooms. Your feet are not brooms. And you know what made me think about it? I was just in the store and I seen a girl come in and she walked in and she was just sweeping the floor. I'm just saying, can y'all please quit doing that, okay? It's that DTF said it's all that for Chad nug attention. They'll never get it. Yeah. I don't understand. Y'all wear these shoes. Y'all can't walk in them at all. And then, I mean, like, what is the purpose? Like, what's the purpose of this? Look at this walk. Look at this. This is ridiculous to me. Why can't do that? It says he gotta be 6'14". Kendra, cause I like to wear heels. Nobody cares that you like to wear heels. When y'all can't walk in them, y'all look like little toddlers practicing in y'all mom's shoes. Okay, I'm just out. I need y'all to be grown. I'm gonna need y'all to be grown. I'm gonna need some of y'all to go ahead and buy y'all some inclines and some go on and get you some incline shoes or something. Okay, get some 9 West, whatever feels good on your feet, because y'all can't be out here walking like that. I mean, seriously, y'all out here like walking like bumper cars. It's weird. That's all I'm saying. Look, Raquel says, Mother Rosa said, pathogen, germs, viruses on the ground. Yeah, and y'all think y'all are killing it? That's nasty. That's nasty. Just buy you some shoes that make sense. I be seeing y'all in Vegas and Miami. I mean, y'all be all walking around looking like I mean, like I said, where are y'all from? Where are y'all from when y'all do this? I've never done that before in my life. I've never took off my shoes and walked on the bare floor. I just never done it. You might as well go. I mean, what's wrong with y'all? That's nasty. Y'all be in concert events, walking around on the bare floor. I know. I seen you. I seen you. Y'all need to take more time in the simple things. The simple things. Pick up y'all's feet when y'all are walking. I said what I said. And stop buying these shoes that y'all can't walk in. And y'all be walking around talking about, I'm a heels girl. No, you're not. You're not heels girl. Heels girl would be able to walk down that carpet without no problem. Without no problem. Let's smell the roses said, my mama slapped me for sliding my feet. Yeah, because that is not ladylike. You're not allowed doing that. We didn't do that. We didn't do that. You weren't allowed. You was not allowed to slide your feet as if you are a Cardigan, Nancy Harding, whatever her name was. You're not. No. Pick your feet up. Pick your feet up, and you buy you some shoes that make sense. Quit going to concerts and stuff in these shoes, and y'all know y'all can't. Fidgeting, stupidity all day long. Come on now. I'm gonna need y'all to get some shoes that make sense. Go get y'all some naturalizers or something. It is what it is. I'm just saying, y'all around there just picking up tapeworms and stuff, dog poo, everything's on the ground. I'm gonna need y'all to get it together. That's nasty. I'm gonna need y'all to start standing up straight. Quit trying to stand there, make your legs look like kickstands. I mean, like it's strange. We're looking at you. We're looking at you. Somebody said you can get a tapeworm walking around. You get all kinds of stuff. You said you ruined your shoes too. Hey, I'm gonna need y'all to buy some better shoes. Just buy the shoes that make sense. Think about it. She's probably entering the place to where she's going. You want to date with her. You a man. You go on date with her. Come on now, let's stop that. Then we got the girls going to the single events, right? We got the girls going to the to the single events, and they not happy. They coming back. They doing a little TikTok story time in the bathroom, and this is what's happening.
I'm going to something that is advertised as a singles event, then I expect for there to be some sort of direction, some sort of hosting, some sort of guidance when it comes to networking with the participants, when it comes to meeting people who are a part of the event.
Okay, it's a single event, lady. They're not going to walk your hand. They're not going to give you a pamphlet of how you should be talking to anybody. I mean, this is crazy to me. So you think at a singles event, nothing is guaranteed. Nothing's guaranteed. You don't get to walk in somewhere and just be like, well, I wanted to go this way. That's not how life works. That's not how life works. When you go in, it's like Instacart. You're putting stuff in your cart. Get with the program. Nobody owes you nothing.
If I wanted to go sit at the bar and just meet people at the bar, I can do that without buying a ticket to a singles event. I went to a singles event tonight that was supposed to be, and it was at a bar here in Charlotte. And we walked in the bar. They took our names down. Again, this is something I bought a ticket to. They gave us a list of 3 questions that were questions that I would never ask anybody. But they gave us a list of 3 questions, and that was it for the rest of the 4 hours of the event. Well, 3 for me because I got there like an hour late. I'm just like, I went to the event because of the fact that it was how it was marketed, as it's gonna be like these icebreakers. I feel like they said something about karaoke. Maybe I looked at the wrong thing, but it was supposed to be like, icebreaker games, single mingle type games where we are at this event, everyone together, talking, mingling, doing that type.
Okay, so you showed up late, right? You showed up late. You showed up late. You're thinking nobody owes you anything. I mean, life is a competition. I don't care what. The same way that you show up for that job, same way that you go into that interview. You don't go on story time and talk about how you didn't get that job. How would you think somebody's supposed to do cater to you? Nobody has to cater to you. That's not how that goes. Baby, you mingle, you compete. Life is a competition. I'm sorry, it is in so many different areas in life. Okay, and singles events, but she's double sized. Yeah, we about to get on that too. I'm about to I'm about to get all in her business in a minute. It says no one was looking for this girl. Like Brian said, she's a good 5. It says how's she gonna show up late at a singles event? Yes, hey, early bird gets the worm, baby. It is what it is.
Thing. This was a regular day at the bar, and it was mostly women too. This is something I could have did on my own. And this is the second singles event that I've been to that was not a singles event. I feel like people just advertise stuff as one thing just to get people there, and then you get there and it's something completely different, or it's just like a regular day. It was just a regular, I just had a drink at the bar. I did meet one person, a woman that, I might, we were just like, oh, where are you from? Well, I like food. I like to eat. I like this. I like that. Let's hang out. I met a possible friend. But as far as a singles event, where was the singles event? We need to do better. Or maybe I just need to find, I don't know. It was just not what I was expecting. That was not curated, directed, no guidance, no nothing. Just oh, hey, you bought a ticket. Thanks. Go get a drink at the bar. That was it. And I understand, you need to network, talk to people.
She doesn't understand because she thought that singles event was going to just bring her everybody that she needed to be brought to her. That's not how that works. I don't know what you had on. I don't know what you was looking like. But right now we seeing you in that shirt and that bra. I don't know what's going on the screen. I mean, baby, if you're if you're going, right, when you go to an interview, right, you show up as your best looking self. You get it together. I'm gonna tell you right now, just her saying what she's saying, her attitude, her entitlement, as if somebody owes her a date. Just because you bought the little $10 ticket to the singles event, it doesn't mean that you are going to be having a table for 2 next weekend. That's something you gotta earn. You gotta go in there and be the best you. So whatever the best you is, that's who need to show up. Just like how you show up to a job interview. So why do women think that it's any different? What? You get to walk in somewhere with a bad attitude and not smiling, not looking like you are pleasing, and everybody's just supposed to come up to you for what? Why would they just come to you? Make it make sense. Yeah. Work on yourself first. Work on yourself first. Get in that gym. It is a competition. And I don't care what nobody say, I'm gonna get the emails. I don't care. All right. If you go in looking like you don't care, why do y'all expect somebody else to care if y'all don't care? Have you ever thought about that? If you don't care about your health, you think you're going to meet somebody and he's supposed to care more about yourself more than you do? That's not how life goes. It doesn't go like that. So come on now. It said came to like the vertical, like, oh, thank you. You can like both sides. Oh, thank you, baby. Yeah, I got it on vertical and long form. Her energy is wrong. Yeah, her energy sucks. Her energy sucks right now. And you think that somebody with some good energy is supposed to come to you. That's not how it goes. You get what you are.
Introduce yourself to people, but when it's this type of event and it's marketed like that, then I just expect there to be a little bit more direction, guidance, more, like activity type things. So
okay, a lot of shoe commercials are marketed. You see men dunking and doing threes on the basketball court. Do you think when they put them shoes on that they should guarantee them to do some dunks on the court? No. Come on now, quit playing. Like, why do you think just because, they had the event, that was your chance to go in and meet somebody. If you didn't, that's on you.
That was my Saturday afternoon. The drink was just all right. I would never go back to that bar. I did not like the vibe in there at all. But yeah, let's start advertising things as the way they are. Or, putting a little bit more effort into the events that we are putting on and making sure that the point of the event is actually met. Yeah.
No, let's start being logical and recognizing your place in the dating market, man. If you walked in there with that moo shirt on, I'm just saying, I don't know what it looks like. It's not for you. I'm gonna need, if you real big, I'm gonna give y'all some advice. Quit wearing Prince. Prince it's not for you. Prince is not where it's at. Some of them Prince be looking like shower curtains. Y'all take it off. That's not where it's at. She looks like she's probably not even that old. She probably is in her 30s. She's probably in her 30s. She's not a bad looking woman, but with you being that you're on a larger size, ma'am, you're on a larger side. So you're going to lower the dating pool when you're in that singles event, okay? That's what you're going to do. And don't be wrong, you got some men that only look for this, right? But we talk numbers over here. We talk numbers over here. Brock said she should go to the hole in the wall. Even even a hole in the wall, you're still going to have competition. You're still going to have competition unless you're looking for to turn the lights on after the music cut off energy. And then that's something else. As DTM said, she wanted that big D energy, but would wound up with a V8 and a Hallmark card. And you don't get to come in and just do what you want. It says what she needs to do is take herself to the shadow realm with all that negative entitled. Yeah, you're entitled. You pulled up to the parking lot with a negative attitude when you got out. You knew what it was going to be. I'm trying to tell my girls, okay, you can't walk in there looking like Nell Carter and you in there standing next to a whole bunch of Kelly Rowlands and Lala's. You can't. What do you think they're going to look? What you think? What I say yesterday? You walk in the dealership. They got a Pinto sitting there. Pinto got a bad engine. It's rusted all out everywhere. You got a brand new Honda. They said they're going to give one of the cars to you for free. Which one do you think they're going to take? I understand that part of it. That's all I'm saying. Did she excuse attitude, which makes her looks take several points off? Yeah. It is what it is. It is what it is. Like, I'm just saying, I love Nell Carter too, right? But even Raquel's a nice looking woman. If y'all know, she's a beautiful woman. But if Raquel was 450 pounds, y'all know y'all would look at her differently. Come on. Y'all just would. It don't mean that she's not a nice person. She might be a great person. But can you imagine her 450 pounds? Come on. It said there's plus size women that have great personality. What happened to her? Of course. I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm gonna tell you this. however she looks right now, right? You be even nicer. Be even nicer. You can't just walk in somewhere and you think that they supposed to just be raining man on you. That's not how that works. The top looks like a pajama. Yeah, it's not what it is. Okay. This is why they got consultants for different things. This is why they got consultants for different things. Yeah, people need it. And it's okay. Nobody telling you that you got to go spend a lot of money on clothes, but you at least got to care. That's all I'm saying. The Fact of Life was the best show ever. I'm just saying. The facts. An entire room full of Alicia Keys and Kelly Rowland. She'll always lose. That's just it. Yeah, and men can't see your personality, ladies. So when y'all be sitting there talking about them, what about our personality? They can't see that. They don't know what a personality is. Okay, they just don't. That's all I'm saying. Y'all can't get mad at that. You can't get mad at that. It's a competition in everything you do out here. I don't care what it is. Getting on a freeway ramp is a competition. Okay, cut it out.
Of my rant. It didn't go well. It actually was kind of catastrophic for me. I will tell.
And this is another one. She went to a singles event. Now she up in here with her mama's grandma's nightgown on. That got the bills paid for our great grandma back in the day. I don't know how well that's gonna work at a singles event. As far as you didn't came on TikTok, so you didn't came out, open your whole world up to us while you in your grandma outfit right now, okay? And there's another one. This is what they're doing right now. This is how lazy in the modern dating market is. To where you just think you just supposed to. Do y'all go in for jobs you're not qualified for? Do you go in? Like, I'm not an engineer, right? So that'd be like me answering, trying to apply for an engineer job. And I go in and I don't get the job and I go make a story time about it. I don't qualify. And the granny panties, like, yeah, moo Barbie. It is what it is, baby. This is the market speaking right here, okay? It is what it is, okay? That's all I'm trying to say.
Tell you why. I learned that I am just not competitive enough to go to these singles mixers. I'm just not. So like I said, this was my first time going by myself. Normally I have my friend there as like a wing woman and a buffer, and that really helps me. But I am generally so anxious. Like it's just how I am. Like I can control it, but I'm just a very nervous person. So they had like these tables set up where people can like play card games, and I was at the table playing this game, and this guy comes and I thought he was so cute. For context, it's very rare that I see someone in person that's like, oh my god, like you're really cute. He was even standing next to me while we were playing the card game. We had light conversation, intro, my name is blah 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 blah. But then 2 other girls showed up that were like really bubbly and outgoing, and they started talking, and then it just progressed from there. And it got so bad, and when I say bad I mean good for them, that at some point I was just like, okay, I lost that one. And I did talk to some other guys there, and it was cool, like very cool, friendly conversation, but it didn't really go much further than that. It was always like a one-off, hi, my name is blah blah blah. And I understand that like flirting and like getting to know new people is a skill, and I'm gonna have to just keep trying it. But
the point that she came in and actually said that she's just not competitive enough, right? She's saying that's just how I am. Well, you know what? That's just how the market is, okay? So y'all get mad when they say that that's just how the market is. Y'all can easily say that's just how I am. Y'all don't do that at work. You don't go into a job like that. You don't go into the post office like this. So why do y'all think that this supposed to just come to y'all like this? Like I don't understand it. I don't get it. You're competitive when you're getting into the drive-thru at McDonald's. When they got them 2 lanes, I guarantee you are competitive in them lanes. I guarantee it. That's all I'm saying. She is competitive, okay? Quit playing. You got beat. Somebody had a nice personality. Yeah, you got beat. Somebody had a nice personality, and they was able to talk. That's what it's called, communicating. It's called communicating. The same way you study when you go to school and you trying to figure out how to pass this class. It's the same way when it comes to dating market. This ain't dating advice. This me just talking logical. Like this is so. Why do y'all feel y'all don't have to put y'all don't have to put nothing into it when y'all meet these men? Like nothing. You don't have to put nothing in it. You just gonna show up. Well, other people showing up too. So other people showing up and they're ready for it. Okay. It's like the horses at the racetrack, right? Horses don't just expect to win. They gotta try to win. Yeah, come on. You can't ignore what's going on around you, baby. Yeah, and this is the woman that'll say she doesn't want to settle, right? Gigi says, I don't understand it either. I mean, it is a competition. I'm sorry. Whatever you like, you got to get in there, okay? You just do. You just do. You can't get on here talking about what you like it didn't go well. We know it didn't go well. This is what Kevin was trying to tell a lot of the young ladies. He was already trying to give y'all the 411 of what y'all had to do. But y'all said he was mean. Y'all said he was mean, he was unfair, and he was a tyrant. And look at the results. What I say yesterday, y'all don't want solutions. Y'all just want comfort. Y'all want compliments and to feel comfortable. But the real truth is, yeah, we all can do better. We all can do better. You can stand to lose some weight. Work on your attitude, learn how to talk to people. Y'all want men to be nice to y'all and cater to y'all, but y'all don't want to cater to men at all. Like, but this is from the grandmas and the mamas telling them they ain't got to do that. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, baby. You meet you a man. Let's say this woman would have met her a man, okay? You still in a competition. It's still a race. It is still a race. It is still a race. Everybody can meet somebody. Everybody can't keep somebody, right? Whether it's friendship, relationship. I mean, you're not on a pedestal, baby. You're not a queen with a capital K. No. You don't have a kingdom. You know what? You don't have a kingdom. I'm sorry. You honestly don't. So we need to stop all that. Like nobody's coming for you, baby. You gotta fight for what you want. He said the greens, beans. Yeah, I'm telling you gotta fight for what you want. Like RIP to the Godfather. Winter is here. And he already said it was coming. Like, what do y'all expect? You get what you are, baby. You get what you are. Okay? So y'all expect to not put no effort in, and y'all expect not to even show up as y'all best. I mean, in what world do you live in? But the men, you know why I'm hard on a lot of the modern women? Because y'all set the standard when it comes to the culture, when it comes to social media, when it comes to the dating standards. Y'all go out here and y'all make up quotes and memes, and the women follow y'all. They follow y'all. This is what they do. Thank you, Bronx. I appreciate you, baby. It says we all love you, Anna, especially me. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, like, what are you expecting? Why do y'all want red carpet treatment with bad attitudes? Do y'all ever think about that? Like, why don't y'all be somebody's peace sometimes? Even in the customer service room, we was just talking about. Some of y'all, you don't never know where you can meet somebody at. Some of y'all just nasty while y'all going down the street. Y'all nasty while y'all working. I mean, why don't y'all work on y'all's attitude? This is not bashing. This is a friendly reminder. Work on yourself. Work on yourself. You got to work on yourself before you even come out the door. Let's just say this woman right here. This woman right here is trying to date, right? I don't know if the woman has kids. I don't know what's going on, right? She looks like she's about 250 pounds, right? She looks like a heavy hitter. I'm just saying, if she was to have kids with somebody, right? I mean, most people gain about 30 pounds. So you telling me you about to get this man an extra 30 pounds underneath that moo-moo? you about to have more weight underneath there? Come on now, make it make sense. I'm just saying, like, I mean, he wanna have you for a long time, not just for a good time. He said for real, because women say the same thing if there's a room full of Rick Foxes and LeBrons. Like that double standard be killing. Yeah, exactly. And think about it. A man can't change his height. You can change your breast size, baby. You can change that. You can change that. A man can't, he can't go over there. He can't change his height. This is the things we can change. We can change our attitude if we want to. We can. A lot of us don't want to because we so used to living in confusion, like it's normal to us. This is why women can be mean and do stuff and people think it's normal. Like that's not normal. It's not normal for you just to walk around and just be an ass. That's not where it's at. And men don't gotta take that. They're finding other outlets. They don't gotta deal with that. And I blame some of the men on this too. Some of y'all have girlfriends in the past, or some of y'all might have some now, and y'all treat them in a way that they shouldn't even be treated like that. What are you giving them great treatment for, and they're terrible women? You don't reward bad behavior. And then they get out here in these streets, and then they think everybody gonna know. That's why you got so many women coming back. You see Lala came back to Carmela Anthony. She left him. She went out there and got hit by a couple cars and came back in the house. So did Eva. They be thinking that, everybody not going to treat you. Everybody not going to treat you like your spouse. They not. And I think they think because they get treated by a certain way by their spouse, they going to go out here and I don't know, just turn the city up. That's not how that works, okay? I see women every day. Y'all be leaving, and it be the women. The women be wanting out the relationships. Having 3 kids, be wanting to leave. Where you going with them 3 kids? Where are you going with them 3 kids? And as if, so you going to leave him out, and then he probably be married again. He'll be married again. You leaving because you mad? Come on. Make it make sense. A lot of times, the grass and I was green on the other side. It's just not. You see what these women are here talking about? Do you really want to go back out here and have to go back through this pageant? Because that's what it is. It's a whole pageant out here. And yeah, you might be cute. You might get them in the door. But your personality is what's going to keep them, okay? And a lot of y'all so selfish. Y'all can't even keep friendships. So good luck.
I also don't like the feeling of competing. It felt really competitive to me because when you're in a social setting like a singles mixer where people are there for common reasons, it becomes really apparent what the stock is, the food chain, you know what I mean? They're always going to be the hot items, the people that everybody wants to talk to. And if you fall outside of that list, you really have to know how to be a good conversationalist. And when I'm by myself, I'm not. And it's just an L that I had to take. But y'all, I left feeling so defeated because I was like, oh my God, I had so much steam.
Just lazy. Lazy. This goes right up under the pajamas and the bonnets, okay? What do you mean because you don't want to. You don't feel like you have to. I don't understand when we got this way. What made us go this way? It's a lady, you're going to have to compete regardless. The competition out here, you're not going to compete. So you compete when you go to work. I bet when you go to work, when you got to train somebody or something, I bet you do everything you can to get you a raise. I bet you do everything you can to stay at that job. You do everything you can to keep going up that food chain. It's the same thing when you're dating somebody. It's the same thing. It's just Anna, they think the grass is greener on the other side when it's only astroturf. And you're right about that. Some of y'all go out there and get dragged. That's why you're seeing people that was married and got divorced and they go back, they come back in the house like a hurt cat. They got hit by a car and they lick their wounds and they try to come back in the house. Some people ain't gonna accept y'all back in the house. Some of y'all that went out there and got peed on and misused, and now you want to come back in. Mr. Walker's in the building. Thank you, baby, for the $5 super chat. Yeah, you don't get to do what you want to do. That's not life. And you heard her say, you heard her say, I'm just not a good conversationalist. You on TikTok talking. You look fine to me talking. Thank you for the membership. I appreciate you, Mr. Walker. Thanks, guys. Like, yeah, like, come on now. Like, what? Like, make that make sense. You don't mind waiting in line to go get that sub. It's a competition how you go inside an establishment. But that don't count. When you're in Piggly Wigglies, you're in Kroger's, everything is gonna be a competition. Y'all just lazy. And if y'all lazy before y'all even get into it with somebody, y'all don't want to sit up there and do anything with you in life. You just lazy right now. You even lazy to even put a top on that where you got on TikTok and did a story time in your grandma's nightgown. I didn't even know they still sold stuff like that. I'm just saying, make it make sense. Ashy Foot Productions is in the building. How you doing, baby? Ladies, you want nightwear like this? Here you go. This is Stop On by Ashies. You gonna have my baby by midnight. Moo Supply Store located at Kendra and Ashley Streets. I'm just saying. Or you gonna end up, I'm telling you what you gonna end up doing. You're gonna end up, thank you for the super chat. You're gonna end up like Portia doing. You see her, she walking around with a woman that look like Mr. Walker. But she ain't Mr. Walker. She's a lady. She walking around there. Y'all know that lady look just like Mr. Walker, the other video I played. I was her up there dancing with, like she ain't got no choice. Now she's probably GAY by default. I don't even know if I take her gay serious. You know, some people just don't take their gay serious. You had a cousin or something, they just show up with a woman, and you just like, I don't take it serious. Now you just looking for anything. Portia just sent that, put ice on her ex-husband, had ice, took him away. Now she in that house that she can't afford. So now she out there cutting the grass. You ain't supposed to be out there cutting the grass. You not like that. You're not supposed to be cutting the grass. I'm sorry, you're not. Mr. Walker, Bonquisha. Okay. At the end of the day, and we all know 85% of those relationships they fail. You got too much emotion in the house. Somebody got to be the solution maker. Somebody got to like that's not how that's gonna work. That's not how that's gonna work. And she looking for any help she can get right now. You about to start seeing a lot of that. Your Aunt Sue and your Aunt Peggy gonna start showing up with Barb on Christmas. It's whoever gonna be next to them. They're gonna just grab whatever they can. That's what they're gonna do. I'm looking at it. That's what they're gonna be. That's what end up doing. So while people talking about they don't want to compete, everything is a competition. Y'all just lazy. Y'all just lazy, and nobody's telling y'all that. Y'all nobody's telling y'all that. This is my Teeth by Michael Strahan. Oh yeah, she did. She definitely I mean, hey, it is what it is. You gotta put yourself in the market. You gotta try. Go try. You anything else you try? If gas was on sale for $2, everybody would be in them lines trying to get that gas, right? I mean, the same thing. People want relationships. People want to meet somebody. People, if you want a partner, you gotta try. It's not gonna be on your couch. It's not gonna be on your couch. Y'all scrolling on TikTok. It's not there either. Okay, you gotta put in some type of effort. Y'all don't want to do nothing for it. Y'all don't want to do nothing for it. But let your boss tell you what to do, or you will jump up and do everything that man tell you to do. Why can't y'all do that with the rest of the things in life? I'm just saying, even the story we had earlier about just being nice to people. Are you working in customer service? Why y'all gotta walk around and be earth disturbers? Why y'all gotta roll y'all eyes and smack y'all teeth all day long? That ain't cute. Some of y'all laugh. We can hear you. You don't gotta be that loud. And then what y'all say? That's just the way I am. You heard her just say that. She said, well, that's just the way I am. Well, you just gonna be by yourself. So while you just the way you would, get you a shirt and say that's just the way I am. And on the back it's gonna say, and I'm just by myself. Because nobody's gonna be bothered with you. Nobody's gonna be bothered with you. You don't get to just move and do whatever you want to do. That's not how that goes. It says, nah, she's looking for excuses for her fail. Yeah, she is. You heard her say, she said, well, he was talking to the other two ladies. I guess it was good for them. Yeah, that's how life works. Life works like that. When you at your job and you ain't pulling in what you got to pull in for that company, they will get rid of you. They will get rid of you. They're in business to make money. They're in business to stay in business. Okay. Nobody is just is out here just looking to fail. And you don't get guarantees. There's no guarantees. So if you out here dating and you think you just gonna get a guarantee, that's not how it's gonna go. When y'all get jobs, the job don't guarantee y'all gonna be here for 50 years. Why do y'all think that you just going to a singles event? Why do y'all think that that's just gonna be a guarantee? You buy a car, you hope it works. You hope it do everything that it needs to do, right? It ain't a guarantee though. It's not a guarantee that them brakes gonna work. It's not a guarantee that engine gonna work, right? That's the risk that you take. And that's the thing. My women, they want guarantees. There's no guarantees. There's no guarantees. And y'all set yourself up doing this. Not doing your hair. Not taking care of yourself. Not taking care of your skin. Just letting yourself go. I see tons of men get up and they go to the gym or they go keep themselves together. Y'all just sitting at home looking like Yoda. Get out of here. Get out of here. You got to put your best foot forward on everything that you do. So, am I wrong for telling ladies to try? No, I'm not. I don't care about them raggedy emails y'all send me. Like, I don't have a reason to hate women. I'm a woman. So, come on now. The lashes or Paul's game. Yeah. I mean, she got lashes on, those lashes. I've never seen a group of women that will take time to put lashes on and they won't even comb their hair. You won't even put on an outfit. Put an outfit on. Nobody asking you ain't nobody telling you to dress like Beyonce or Rihanna, but just like you don't care. Kuda kata back guarantee. I mean, am I wrong? That goes right in there with the not picking up your feet when you walk. Bad posture. The kickstand leg. I mean, come on. Y'all walking around looking like y'all don't care. And then y'all get mad at the men when they don't want to deal with you. Look like you care. Like I said before, a lot of modern women, they move a lot of culture. They do. They make a lot of the standards that's going on. Even the dating standards. It don't mean they gonna get it. It don't mean they gonna get it. But that's what's going on right now. So, yeah. Even new cars break down, right? So come on now. It said, tell them what they need to hear. Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Like I just said, a lot of times my women, they're the untouchable group. They're untouchable. Y'all can drag, sling men all day long. Hit them like y'all playing tetherball. Y'all, like drag them through the mud, but let somebody say something to any woman. We need to be just put down. I mean, come on, make it make sense. I even see it in y'all's kids. I see it in y'all's kids. You having a lot of you carrying yourself the way you carry yourself, your daughter has no chance. Now, something wrong, if it's something mental or something that you can't help, I'm not talking about that. This is things that you can help. You can't help certain things, but you can help the things that I'm talking about. I ain't talking about you being superwoman. You got a bad diet, your kids gonna have a bad diet. You drink Kool-Aid all day long, your kids gonna drink Kool-Aid all day long. You drink a Coke every hour, your kids gonna drink Coke every hour. I mean, they're looking at you. They're modeling you. So it is what it is, So don't get mad. Don't get mad because you setting your daughter up to fail. You know how many 15-year-old girls I see that's 200 and 300 pounds? You have to buy her a date for prom. I mean, I'm only being honest with you. You can't expect for this woman to walk around eating hot Cheetos all day long and Red Bulls and thinking that she's going to be in any kind of good health. It doesn't happen like that. So we all, come on now. We got to tighten up. We got to tighten up. It starts with the ladies. As y'all know, I'm be on DD's show on Fridays. It'll be a ladies panel. So we probably going to be talking about all kind of things like this, right? These conversations need to be talked about. Just like over there with Mr. Walker and Gavin. Like somebody got to talk about it. Of course, we're not pandering to a lot of women. We pander to women, we'd probably be super duper popular. Because like I said, women want to be comforted. They want to they want to hear stuff they just want to hear. He said, just tell them about their breath again. Yeah, I mean that's part of just grooming, okay? Y'all worried about getting y'all hair done and this and that and what somebody gonna buy y'all. I mean, simple things. Going to the dentist. Taking care of yourself. Smelling good. Let's get back to that. These are things that are fixable. These are things that are fixable. It don't cost a lot of money for that. It don't cost money. It don't cost money to brush your teeth, take care of your skin. That's not what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But I'm gonna leave you with this. Like I always say, logic over everything. I mean, hey, you gotta pay attention. Y'all wanting the red carpet treatment, but the results ain't panning out, guys. It's not. So you can't get mad at me. Get mad at the market. Get mad at yourself. Switch it up. If you're going the wrong way, like I said the other day, you're going the wrong way, you stop and get directions, don't you? You figure it out. You don't just keep doing it. You don't just keep going the wrong way, do you? Listen. Take, you gotta take some criticism sometimes. Criticism is good. How you gonna learn? If you're doing a lot of wrong and everybody is telling you to stop, why do y'all keep doing it? Adjust to how the market is. Yeah, what I said the other day, do a self-audit. We all need self-audits every now and then, right? It's okay. You either gonna be in the race or you gonna get left behind. If you don't get left behind. So it is what it is. Keep on listening to them mean girls sitting in the cars doing story time and they sitting there bashing men and telling you what you deserve and all this and that. Nobody deserves anything. We work for everything that we earn it. We earn it. Divine Photo says either get used to the market or get left behind. Yeah, that's what it is. Saying too bad Anna can't be cloned. Thank you, JW. You so sweet. I'm just saying, like, come on now. We gotta do better, man. Take them bonnets off. Take these pajamas off. And it gets worse every time I log on. Now it's bonnets. Now it's bonnets and the grandma dress. Where do they even sell an outfit like this at? Where are you getting this from? Like, where are you getting this? And then you come on, you don't care. You talking about you want to meet somebody? I can't tell. You go get your brakes fixed when they're screeching, don't you? You don't just keep driving your car until you wear your brakes all the way down, right? So why don't we treat our body like that? Check, self-audit. That's all I'm saying. Hit that like button, guys. Hit the like button. As always, guys, please turn your notification on so y'all can know when I am coming on here. I appreciate y'all's support. And as always, check out my videos. I will be back. And please use logic over emotions. We tell the truth over here. We tell the truth over here. It is what it is. And I appreciate y'all.